Good afternoon. This is Sherry from Reiki Master Tarot, presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing. How are you guys? Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I am so grateful. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love for being here to share energy with me, and I share energy with you. I am so very grateful to you. Today, what we're going to do is we're doing story time. The topic of story time is 3, 6, 9, 12. Now, when I get a topic for story time, it comes through one of my divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. Okay, this particular guide, his name is Thoth. Some people say Thoth, some people say Tote, but he is the master builder of the Giza pyramid. And there's an interesting story about the Giza pyramid. I don't know if anybody else is talking about this, but this is what he told me. So that's why there's 369 is a very, very sacred universal number when it comes to how the universe was created. The great mathematician, the Most High, used those numbers to create everything. So we're going to look at not how to manifest, you can find that anywhere online, but why and how does it happen, and how is the number 369 connected to humans. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. All right, so I wish to welcome in my divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels. I wish to welcome in the Egyptian god Thoth. I say Thoth, and I'm going to tell you why. There was something else interesting that he showed me. I welcome in the archangels of the four corners: Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. I thank you, and I welcome and acknowledge your presence of all of the divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels here today. And I am grateful, and I welcome and acknowledge your presence. I've already called in the universal life force energies that will be infused in this reading, and for any and all that requested healing, you will receive it. I ask the archangels of the four corners to oversee this reading and protect it from any and all that do not have our highest good in mind. I ask for protections of all of my guests and readers, all of my guests and subbies. I am grateful to you, Spirit, for hearing my prayers. I pray this to you with infinite unconditional love and infinite unconditional gratitude. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. So let's begin. Okay, I remember you guys had told you I had a new project and had to go run to the store and get cards. This is the reason. Okay, so let's start here. Now, when we want to create something, like when I'm doing, thank you, Miss Gail. She gave me a compliment and said that my thumbnails are beautiful. I'm grateful to you. Thank you. I'm so glad you enjoy them. Okay, so one of the first things that we all do when we have a thought or idea, or we want to create something, or we want to progress somewhere, or we want to move somewhere, it's almost as easy as doing this. Okay, that is a thought. Okay, or if you want to reach for something, you move your hand to do it, to pick it up. Okay, it starts with a dot. Okay, Spirit gives us dots of creativity, inspiration. Okay, if we're thinking about something, Spirit's going to give us another dot. Okay, the dot is a thought or singularity. Okay, to create or progress with the thought. Okay, Sherry, where's the dots? Here they are. Okay, I found the dots. Okay. I I had the dots numbered. Why did you get, okay, anyway. Hold on. Okay. Okay, if you can't laugh at yourself, it's something wrong. Okay, so let's start over. A thought, a singularity, is a dot. Okay, that is the first step in creation. Okay, remember, there was a scripture that says, in the beginning, the Word was with God. And the Word, no, in the beginning there was the Word. And the Word was with God. And the Word was God. Okay, so those are 3 dots. All right, so here we are at the 3 dots. Okay, do you see something starting to appear? Okay, 3 is a very sacred number. All right, keep that in mind. Okay, so we went from 1 dot to 2 dots and 3 dots. Okay, now what happened? The dots connected. Okay, the dots connected themselves. Okay, we went from 1 dot to here. That was a connection of a dot. Okay, hold on. Let me get my little handy dandy pinpointer here so that my fingers aren't in the way. Okay, so we started with this dot, and then we kept thinking, and now we're at this dot, and we kept thinking, and now we're at this dot, and we kept thinking, and now we're at this dot. That is complete cycle of a thought and progressing to completion. Okay, to create. Okay, it says this triangle, remember the 3 dots, is the earthly representation of humans. Okay, now we were a thought. Okay, we were a thought of the Most High, the singularity that became a thought form. Okay, this is the representation of humans. Now, what happened after that? Spirit kept going. And then there was a dot put in the middle to progress on the idea. Okay, then what? The dots were connected. Does it look like 3D to you? Okay, every triangle is a 3 dots on 3 dots. Okay, 3, 6, 9. Okay, and then what happens at 9? You move forward, okay, to completion. Okay, so it says on the notes, thank you. We need to, I welcome and acknowledge the presence of the Egyptian god Thoth. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for being here and helping us with this. Thank you for giving me this idea and then helping me to expand it with dots and thoughts to get where I am right here, right now, presenting it as story time. Thank you. I am grateful to you. Okay, so each triangle created is progress of an idea in the inner being. As within, so without. So without, as within. This is the complexity of man. Okay, so we start out as a 2D triangle in the mind of the Creator, and this is what happened when we were brought to life. Okay, or when anything that we create is brought to life, it is now 3 triangles, not just 1. It has expanded. Its horizons have grown. Okay, its potentiality is now greater than what it was when it started at the 1 thought. Okay, now let me show you this. The Pyramid of Giza. Okay, let's pretend this is the Pyramid at Giza. Okay, you see all that going on in there? Isn't that pretty? We're pretending this is the Pyramid at Giza. This is the representation of humankind. Now, this particular pyramid has really, Sherry? Okay. Okay. Trying to be gentle with it. Okay. It has 4 sides. Okay. So we're going to put it down here before Sherry break it. Now, each side is concaved, meaning like this. Like this. Each side is concaved to actually 8 sides. It is a power plant of energy. The body of the human emits energy. We go outside, we get more energy. We get light codes. We eat foods with light. We dance. We raise our vibration. We absorb light through our eyes. Okay? We project energy, loving energy out, and receive that loving energy back. It is a power plant. There is an energy signature that goes around the human body at all times. Okay? It's up to us what the level of energy is based on what we think about and what we take action to do. Thank you for that, Spirit. So, I asked, why was it concave? Why did they have 2 sides? And he said, when the sun crosses the sky, the energy, instead of bouncing off a flat surface, crosses to the concave. Okay, instead of it bouncing off to a flat side, it actually crosses from one side to the other, and that energy expands. It causes more energy to go into the power plant. Okay, now it says, when the sun crosses the sky, the energy, instead of bouncing off, crosses to each other to enhance the sun's rays, to generate more power. Okay? Now, when each cycle, now remember, we start here, we don't count here. We go 1, 2, 3. So each cycle is 3, okay? And then when we turn it, it's the same. 6, okay, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9, 9, 12, okay, Sherry. Oh, 15. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Back up a second. Okay. Each side is 3. So we got 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, remember 12. That is the key number that we're trying to get to with this presentation. Okay? Now, when the concave is counted, there's 8 sides. So it's 3 and 6, 9 and 12, 15 and 18, 21 and 24, because you're counting 3 for each side of the concave. So you have 3, 6, turn it, 9, 12, turn it, 15, 18, turn it, 21, 24. Okay, now, here's the fun part. Inside each of us, we have 2 energies, masculine, feminine, okay? 24 divided by 2 is 12, okay? Now, in the spiritual context, here's where I gotta go because it got kind of deep. In the spiritual context, the number 12 often symbolizes divine authority, completeness, and the foundation of God's people. Okay? There were 12 sons of Jacob, 12 tribes of Israel, and the 12 apostles of Jesus. Okay? Now, 12 is a symbol of completeness and God's governance. There were 12 apostles, okay, who were chosen to spread his teaching, okay. The New Jerusalem. In Revelation, the New Jerusalem is symbolic of God's eternal kingdom. It has 12 gates guarded by 12 angels, and the walls have 12 foundations adorned with the names of the 12 apostles, okay. Another is that cosmic order. In various cultures and spiritual traditions, 12 has been linked to cosmic order, such as the 12 signs of the zodiac, the 12 months of the year, the 12 hours of the day. Okay? Numerology. 12 can represent the promise and completeness, or just a confirmation that your angels are on your side. And I can attest to that. When I see any number combination, when I get a notification on my phone, the feeling I get is we have a message for you. So when I look at the time, it totals 12. That means the angels have a message for me. I sit still, I listen to what they have to say, okay? And then, or I look up the number so that I can find out what's the message that they're trying to give me. I listen to my divine guides, spirit guides all day. We are all multi-dimensional beings, okay? So as multi-dimensional beings, we traverse the earthly realm, and when we listen to our divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels, we are connecting to the all that is and the all that ever was, because all of them are the universal law of one. Okay, so 369. A lot of people look at the 369 as a way to manifest. That's what we just talked about. It's creating through thought. Now, why are we talking about this? I asked, why are we talking about this? It's because right now, at this moment in time, with the energies that are coming into the earth plane from the heavens and from the sun and from planetary placements, we have an opportunity to create a sense of well-being by tapping in, one, to Christ consciousness, to tapping into our heart space. We have the opportunity to change our thought forms, okay, if they're negative ones, okay, to change our timeline. Okay, yes, you can find a way to manifest doing the writing. You can do the scribing, writing, the 369, looking at your clock every 9 minutes, or saying your affirmation for 9 minutes. I saw all of those, okay? Now, we don't judge, because I can't decide that for you. For me, okay, if clearing my space of energies from stories of my past are going to help me, first and foremost, become whole in one with myself, my inner being, and become whole in one with the all that is and the all that ever was, to stand next to my divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels, because our energy signatures match, and I'm not carrying dense energies from past stories. That is my goal, okay? Because if I am connected to, as co-creator, to Prime Creator is source, okay? There's nothing I have to ask for, because Spirit knows my heart space, okay? If my intentions are pure, my heart space is pure, then there's nothing to worry about, okay? As a Reiki master, we live by today, I will not worry, okay? I know God knows my heart, because I am intertwined with His heart, okay? So I know where my path will lead. I can't tell anybody else where their path will lead, but this is what the answer that I got, okay? So let me show you this, okay? Now, we know this is us, okay? This represents several things. 3 triangles. What are we creating all day, okay? Do we want something to eat? Do we want to get in the car? What are the thoughts that we start with as dots that are leading us to create throughout from moment to moment. Okay, right now we have 3 triangles. Okay, think about how many triangles we could possibly put in our day just by thinking a thought or an intention or a choice. Okay, so if we make sure or if we're mindful, okay, of what we're creating when we're creating it, because the energies are so much more powerful now, okay, it's something that is important to at least be aware and cognizant of. Okay, just like when we're talking about Christ consciousness, it's finding out who you truly are as a sovereign divine being. Okay, it takes intention and choice to first clear the space to let in the Christ consciousness that changes your reality. Okay, all right, so we're going to look at this. Okay, so we know this is the dot, okay, that we get from the Most High. It is now a thought. Okay, here is where we do the journey. This is where we walk our path. Okay, we descended. Okay, we walk our path to ascend. That's it in a nutcase. That's it in a nutshell. Okay, so we descended as from our higher self. Okay, we have 1/n of energy. I don't even think it's that much that is encased in this human vessel. Okay, we descended, and now at the bottom of this pyramid, we are walking the path to ascend. Okay, so when we say 369, it is a magical number. It's just understanding why does it apply to us. Okay, and what are we going to do with the magic of 369? What are we going to manifest? So if we can manifest negative things to come to us, if we can, you attract what you are. If we attract negative things to us by thought, word, or deed, then how much more can we attract to us success, abundance, and blessings, because the actions that we take on the path to ascend, okay, here are of pure intention and for our highest good. Okay, thank you so much, God Toth. Now, the reason why I say Toth is I asked him because I was struggling with his name because there's so many different ways you can say it. Okay, so this is what he showed me. Thank you. Okay. You can say Thoth, you can say Toth, you can say Tote, okay? But this is what he showed me. I am that I am. Who is I am? Who is the mighty I am? Now I want to cry. The mighty I am is the all that is and the all that ever was. When we connect to Prime Creator as co-creator, we are the I am that I am. Okay? Okay. Y'all got me crying. Thank you, God told. I am so grateful to you. Remember that when we meditate and we try to go quiet, and our mind, the ego mind, wants all the attention, and it starts sending us thoughts, okay, or dots, okay, that take us away from that place of peace. What do? We say, I am. Why? You're connecting to the all that is and the all that ever was. You're connecting to your divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. You're connecting to the mighty I am. So when your mind doesn't want to be quiet, or you're in a conversation with somebody and they're upset and mad, to say to yourself, I am. You're connected to the all that is and the all that ever was. Thank you, God. Okay. There are so many miraculous and wonderful, beautiful things that Spirit is showing me that I want to share with you. Our journeys are different, but just know there are beautiful blessings, encounters that are waiting for you. Okay? All you have to do is ask them. Okay? I knew 369 that it would be the Egyptian god Thoth. He is the mathematician. Okay? He is a mathematician. The great mathematician is the all that is, the Most High. Okay? But where did Thoth get that information? He connected to the Most High God. Okay? Where did I get the information? Okay? I went in meditation. I said, oh, explain this to me, what this means. It's that easy. We have to be open and accepting to receiving. Okay? Be willing to ask questions. Show no fear, because there is nothing to be afraid about. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you to all of the higher beings in this room. I am so grateful to you. Okay, so that was our story time. What we're going to do is I'm going to shuffle the cards for you one more time, and we're going to do a tarot reading on story time 369 12. Okay? All numbers are sacred numbers. They are alive. They all have personalities. They may look flat on a piece of paper, but they are numbers of the divine realms. Okay? They're alive. They have characteristics. Okay? 1, new beginning. 2, balance. 4, stable foundation. 5, change. 6, choice. Okay? Choice of balance. You can go either way. You can be unbalanced or you can be balanced. Okay? All right? All numbers have personality, just like all colors, just like all the planets. Everything around us is energy. Everything around us is a sentient being. Some of those beings live in they vibrate in a different dimension, which is why we have to go within, sit quiet, in order to elevate our consciousness to another dimension, in order to be in alignment with the frequency of divine beings. Okay, so if you would, divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels may have an overall for the story time 369 12. Okay, thank you. Every single time. This deck is magical. Okay, if I give a summary and I cut the cards, they always come up perfect. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you to the angel guides, spirit guides of this deck. Thank you, and all the decks. Okay, what we have in the Earth Star Chakra is ease and grace. Ease and grace. Okay, release and surrender. Okay, stress, worry. Okay, so that you can be in a state of ease and grace, connected to the all that is and the all that ever was, to your divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels. And beneath that, it says, do the work. What work? Release and surrender. Okay, at the high heart chakra, we have earth and ground. Okay, we just talked about going outside and becoming one. Okay, relaxing, grounding, releasing energy to get beautiful energy from Mother, Father, Gaia. It's an equal give and take. Me and Ixie went out earlier. Okay, it was beautiful. Okay, now at the high soul star chakra, take charge and action. Again, it's going back to the same thing. 369. Okay, it starts with a dot. Spirit's going to give us the dots. Okay, all we have to do is ask. That's taking charge and taking action. Ask for clarity, truth, and wisdom, and Spirit will give it to you. I asked. Okay, look who I talked to. Right there. I am that I am. Okay, now Under ease and grace, we have do the work. Okay, release and surrender, take charge and action, same thing. Okay, earth and ground, look, romance and connection. Okay, so this is two beings, okay, our inner being that we are balancing in order to step into the flow of Christ consciousness. Okay, step into the flow of infinite unconditional love with the all that is and the all that ever was. Okay, step into the flow, the embrace of infinite unconditional love with our divine guide, spirit guides, and guardian angels. Okay, they're there. And listen, under take charge and action, intuition and downloads, there's the information. Okay, I asked for it, spirit gave it to me. It's the same thing for you. You're a divine being. You're a sovereign being. Recognizing that and connecting to your guides, this is the gift to answer all of the questions that you may have. Okay, thank you. All right. Thank you, spirit guides of the deck. I am so grateful to you. You always come through. The angels always come through. Divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels are assisting us to understand so that we can see, hear, and know what it is that we need to see, hear, and know as we walk the path. Okay, at the bottom of the pyramid, that's connected to the earth. That's our earthly path. Okay, that's why we walk at the bottom. We descended to walk the path on the earth, to ascend back to our higher self, our higher heart, to the Most High. Okay. All right, Spirit. Thank you. If you would, may I have a clarity on the overall, please? Thank you. I love y'all. I love the way you handle me. Look at that. Look. Okay. Now, ease and grace. This is under ease and grace. Somebody is staying up all night, okay, worrying about something, okay? So the Archangel of ease and grace is saying, give it to me. Release it to me, okay? I can take this from you. Taking action is what helps us to let things go, okay? There's an offer, okay? It's the Archangel of ease and grace. He's saying, give me what you worrying about. I got this. Okay. Under earth and ground, look. This lady is in the water. Okay. This is Archangel Archangel Michael, bringing balance. Look at that water. There's not one drop mixed. Do you see any drops mixed? No, they're all in the air. Okay. On the bottom, under that is the Queen of Wands. Okay, let's see what's going on. Thank you. Okay, take charge and action. What does that get you? Wish fulfillment. It gets you wish fulfillment. Star status. Okay, under that is somebody walking away. What are they walking away from, Spirit? What are they walking away from? The things that keep them up at night. Look what's under the bed. The monsters that's under the bed that they've created in their mind. Fear. Okay, somebody's worrying about something. But the angel of ease and grace is saying, give it to me. I got this. But you got to let it go. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So apparently, also what somebody might be worrying about is a Queen of Wands. Okay. All right, so what's going on? Okay. When I get resistance, I can feel it in my hands. I usually feel energy in my hands because of the universal life force energy. I feel it in my hands all the time. When I call it in, I can feel it, and that makes me know when there's something trying to block it. Spirit, let's release that. Archangel Michael, can you remove that, whatever this is, this resistance? Remove it from me, please. Thank you. I am so very grateful to you. Thank you. Okay, if you would, please, Divine God, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, may I have the current situation? This one is upside down. Look. It says reckless, violent, show off, abusive. This is the Knight of Wands. Okay, he does things with passion. Okay, if he's loving something, that's infinite unconditional love. Whoever's that target is getting some infinite unconditional love on the earth plane. But if it is malice or negative intentions, that is what he does too, in the reverse. Uh-oh. Okay. So we know this is in reverse. Let's push this back a little bit. Okay. What is somebody creating here, Spirit? If this Knight of Wands is in reverse, what is his intention? What is the dot or the thought? Okay, let's see what happens. On the left side is a bully, or two people are walking away from a bully. This is a very superficial win. Very superficial. It's not built on the foundation to last. Okay, it's temporary. Okay, we see someone was a subject matter expert in what it was they were doing. What I'm feeling is that somebody had some kind of malice in their heart, resentment, jealousy, anger, a grudge, okay, in their heart. And it went round and around and around, and they become an expert at not clearing their space, okay? And it had to do with money, or this has been going on for 8 years. This bully being a bully was a bully for a very long time. Now, on the right side of the Knight of Wands, this behavior caused an investigation, and it caused the truth to be released. Cause and effect, okay? All right. There was a, this truth was an epiphany or a realization to somebody. It was an exposure of something that somebody else didn't know, okay? This person, by their behavior, told on themselves. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, what is challenging this Knight of Wands in reverse, Spirit? Thank you. Nine of Wands. Okay, this is someone that has to win at all costs. They're injured. It doesn't matter. They want to keep going with whatever this is. Okay, but this is challenging the Knight of Wands. Was somebody in a relationship where somebody was in a relationship with a Knight of Wands in reverse? This person is tired, okay? They're hurt. They may have some heart space pains going on right now. On the left side is the Knight of Swords. Okay, Spirit, this is the what is created by the 369. All of these actions started with a thought and progressed to something more than the first singularity. Okay. Okay, Spirit. On the left side of the Nine of Wands is the Knight of Swords. This is Archangel Michael. It's happening quickly. Something is going on where Archangel Michael had to be called in. Behavior. Okay, there's the Sun card. Something has been revealed about a Queen of Wands. Okay, this keeps... Okay, Queen of Wands, a 10 of Pentacles, and someone is being left out in the cold, and judgment is being called, and look what showed up again. The truth, an investigation. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Now, on the right side, look, the Death card. This is the Archangel Azrael. This is the something's being brought to an end. Okay, is this behavior, this vitriolic, bad behavior? Okay, let's see, Spirit. What's in the subconscious? We don't quite know who this is yet. We know there is someone in a nightmare of their own making, and they're ruminating. They're playing movies over and over and over again because the monsters are still under their bed. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What is in the subconscious? What are they thinking about? What's in the mind? Eight of Swords. They're feeling stuck. Look at all these wands. Thank you, Spirit. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. Okay, wow. On the left side of the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, isolated, victimized, and helpless, is the Seven of Wands. Now, this person is powerful, okay? See that, son? Something has been revealed for them to know who, what, when, where, and why they're fighting or protecting themselves from something or someone, people, places, and things, okay? On the other side of that is a Page of Pentacles, okay? This is a conversation, making plans, new job, practicality, potential. So, okay, this person, okay, is feeling stuck because of actions, thoughts, words, or deeds taken by somebody else. Somebody's thoughts, remember the creation, 369, on their path. They're feeling stuck. Are they trapped because of things they said or things somebody else said? But on the right side of that is the Page of Pentacles. Somebody's got a bright new idea. They had a conversation about an earthly, tangible blessing. This is new, okay? It may have been a conversation that they heard from a young person, but the conversation may have been a shining sentence. You see how that pentacle is shining and gave them an idea to manifest plans to leave. Okay, look at that wand. Okay, on this, that's connected to the cinder block. He has one wand, but look at all the wands. This is passion. A Knight of Wands is angry. Someone in a Knight of Wands is challenging this angry Knight of Wands. Battle-worn, defensive, sickness, injury, time to heal. So these two people are mad at each other, really mad. And someone is feeling stuck in a situation because here they are in the Nine of Swords, okay? This conversation, I'm sorry, Spirit, thank you. Something is over. Look, our candle went out. Okay, there's something that's over. When you get to the Nine of Swords, something is just about over. This Page of Cups, making plans, new job, practicality, potential. Someone is thinking beyond where they are here in this Nine of Swords, okay? To manifest 3, 6, 9, 12. To manifest a new reality. To manifest a new timeline. Willpower, desire, creation, manifestation, okay? It comes with the dot, the thought, the singularity to move forward, okay? Someone is manifesting that. But they had a conversation about money. It was a brand new idea. Okay, what's in the past, Spirit? What's in the past? Okay. The Lover's card. A relationship. Is someone staying up all night because of a relationship that's over? Because we see it's at the Knight of Swords. That's pretty much over. There's a Knight of Pentacles on the left side, okay? Okay, that wants to make an offer. Protective, conservative, patient, tentative, somebody that pays attention. Okay, look on the right side, Emperor. Wow. Somebody wants to make an offer to someone for romance, a partnership, union. This happened in the past and has someone upset. Okay, don't know if this is a twin flame reading just yet, but 3, 6, 9, 12, thinking, knowing, okay, believing, taking action causes our thoughts to come into fruition. Okay. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What is in the consciousness? What is someone seeing from their set of eyes, Spirit? What is someone seeing from their set of eyes? Thank you. Bright new idea. Information. Moving forward with passion. Adventure. Creative spark. Enthusiasm. New beginning. That creative spark is a dot. It turns into a whole lot of dots. Okay? That brings to fruition somebody's idea. It progresses to a thing. Okay? Here it is, right here. Okay. On the left side, look. Oh, wow. On the left side, Ace of Cups. Of the Ace of Wands. On the right side, the Hierophant. Okay. This person has gone within. Balanced his inner and his outer being, the masculine and the feminine, okay, has balanced that. And as a result, he has a bright new idea to take an adventure. He's utilizing his creative spark to create, okay, and he's been given the Ace of Cups by the Most High. Now, remember, if you get an ace, any kind of ace, it's what you deserve. So whatever you send out in the universe, okay, if it's love, okay, if it's an idea, if you get a dot and you start acting on that dot and you go down to the first one and go across and then go back up, put a dot in the middle to create something new, okay, Spirit's going to keep giving you dots to expand the horizon of the initial singularity. Okay, thank you so much for that. I am grateful to you. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Okay, possible future. Look. The moon. Okay, so we have a full moon on April 12th in Libra. Oh my gosh. Okay, Spirit, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, on the left side of the moon, the Hierophant. Okay, remember, he is connected to the all that is and the all that ever was. This is a corporation, organization, traditional structure, marriage, or higher education, okay? Higher education because he is now emotionally, he's mastered his inner being, mastered his emotions that he can teach other people, okay? Now, the moon on April 12th, okay? Look what's on the other side of the moon. Ta-da! The Empress. Okay, motherhood, nature, creativity, abundance. Okay, Spirit, what's going on here? Oh, okay. This Ace of Wands, this Knight of Wands is so angry, okay, because the Hierophant, for one, just like the High Priestess, there's certain things that the High Priestess and the Hierophant are not going to tell somebody whose energy signature is not shared. It's not aligned. Okay. What he's doing is he's keeping secret how he feels or what actions or creative works or ideas he has because of an Empress. Okay, this is a twin flame. A twin flame reading within a story time. Okay, I love it. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we're going to have to remember that part. Okay. Now, so, okay, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. They just showed me something. The twin flames are creating union or reunion. That's what's happening. 3, 6, 9, 12. There's a cycle coming to an end. Okay. There's a cycle coming to an end. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Thank you. Egyptian god Thoth. Okay. Thank you. 3 more, Spirit. Thoth. Call me Thoth. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Divine God, Spirit, guides, guardian angels. Look. 2 of Swords. Tough decisions, stalemate, stuck in the middle, blind to the truth. Okay, this is this Knight of Wands in reverse. Something is being hidden from him, or he hid something from himself. He hid something from himself. He's blind to the truth. Okay, on the left side is the 4 of Cups. There was a choice to be made. Look what's looking over his shoulder. Okay. Is that what's being hidden from him? That there's a cup being offered to him? Okay. On the other side of that is the King of Wands. This King of Wands is not telling something. Okay. He's watching this person that needs to make a choice. Okay. From the tree. Exie, you thirsty? Boo, boo. Look. On the other side of the 2 of Swords, the Emperor, he just popped up again. So, somebody is not telling somebody that they've made a choice, or they're going to make a choice that's going to leave somebody stuck. This person that's making these moves is the Emperor. This reading is for an Emperor. Wow. Possible future, Spirit. What's on the other side? Yeah, what is he hiding? He wants to make an offer. The Emperor wants to make an offer and begin a new cycle. Wow. Okay. Okay. 2 more, Spirit. Okay, thank you. 3 of Wands. Somebody's ships are coming in. They're making plans to leave. Their boat is here. Okay. Are those waters turbulent? Not quite. But they're getting ready to leave. On the left side, whoever this is in this 2 of Swords has now was blind to the choices that they made in the past of how it would be cause and effect, how they would affect them now. Okay, they were blind to that. Okay, they wanted to cause stagnation to somebody to keep them from moving forward. Okay, why? Because he's the Knight of Cups. Now he might be a little selfish, but he's looking at this cup and he's loving what's in it. Okay, is that cup that Empress that we saw? Okay, look at that horse got a flower in his ear. Oh, that's so cute. I love these cards. Okay, Miss Arlene, I got these out for you. Okay, one more Spirit in possible future. One more possible. There it is. Okay, good. King of Pentacles. Okay, remember, was that this reading or another one? I think it was a different one. Okay, King of Pentacles. Okay, on the left side, look, as he's waiting for his ships to come in, he's going within. He's meditating. He knows what's in his heart and what his heart's desire with. He's looking for the star. That's his wish fulfillment. Remember the star? Remember the star? Take charge and action to create your new reality. 3, 6, 9, 12. Create your new reality with infinite unconditional love. Okay? This isn't frivolous. Whatever actions are being taken here are not frivolous. They're being done with love, because this person, the Emperor, becoming the Emperor, is getting help from the archangels and from the all that is and the all that ever was, prime creator. Okay, this person is co-creator. okay, to create his new reality. Now, on the other side, the King of Pentacles, the Chariot, he is now in control of his environment, okay? So those things that were rolling around, this nine of swords, they're not there anymore, okay? He has been brought balance by Archangel Michael to give him his wish fulfillment. Oh, wow. Beautiful, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. What's in the environment? What is this person seeing from his set of eyes, Spirit? What is he seeing? Thank you so much. Look, Knight of Swords. Archangel Michael again. Look, on the left side of that, the Sun card. Something has been revealed. Something is being illuminated, okay? His effort is being illuminated. Take charge and action. His effort is being illuminated, okay? He used the correct formula. Positive thoughts, okay? 3, 6, 9, 12. Positive thoughts. Every dot, every thought was positive. If he had to go back and fix something, he did with pure intention, okay? But this is manifestation. Look, transformation. Oh my goodness, I need to see it. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. I'm amazed by Spirit still. Okay, I'm amazed by Spirit. I thank you guys thank you for the way that you handle me. Thank you. Okay, so other people's feelings, Spirit. Okay, I think this one came. Yes, it did. Look, came out upside down. 4 of Pentacles. Letting go, generosity, overspending, no control. Okay, this is other people's feelings. Okay, now this is crossing to this one. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Oh, wow. So this person is now letting go of control. Okay, they're releasing and surrendering. Okay. Yeah, they're releasing control. They didn't have any control. They're releasing control. Okay, on the left side is the Queen of Swords. Okay, on the right side is transformation. Did this Queen of Swords? Oh, the Queen of Swords? Okay, there was a Queen of Swords here. Somebody, oh, remember we had a reading where somebody told on themselves, look, she's moving on to calmer waters because he loves somebody else. He wants to marry somebody else. He wants to collaborate with somebody else. He wants to reclaim what belongs to him. This is twin flame. By planting seeds for a garden, hard work pays off, cultivation, growth. These are all thoughts, okay? When followed, when taken action on, result in a beautiful garden with a beautiful yield. He's showing strength. He has strength. He is connected to the all that is and the all that ever was. We saw that. He's doing it quickly. Wow. But there was a Queen of Swords. Now, I don't know, Spirit, is that the message still the same? Yeah. Somebody was pretending to be something that they're not, okay? Whatever it was, is being addressed by Archangel Michael, and it's coming to an end. Something is transforming because something has been revealed about a Queen of Wands. Now, this Queen of Swords, she could have been a reader, somebody that knew the background of something that this gentleman did not know, okay? Because remember, he's getting help from all the archangels, okay? And the Most High, okay? All right, Spirit, what is the hope or fear? Wow. This is creativity in motion. This is expanding horizons from one thought to the next thought to completion or creation of the original thought. Okay. What is the hope or fear? This might be a long one, y'all. Okay, the hope or fear, 10 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Why is the 10 of Pentacles a hope or a fear? Because someone else is being left out in the cold. This is a possible outcome. Okay, on the left side of both of those is Judgment, Archangel Gabriel. Truth came out, which caused judgment, cause and effect on who? Queen of Wands. Okay, Spirit. Things happen in increments. Wow. 3 more for the possible outcome, Spirit. 3, thank you. 3 of Pentacles. Somebody's being left out in the cold from a collaboration. Somebody's being left out in the cold for a collaboration. Somebody's in the dark night of the soul because of a group or a collaboration, teamwork, creativity, learning. So there's new creations going on that this person is being left out in, okay? 3, 6, 9. This is 5, okay? It's not, it's an incomplete rotation of the dots and the thoughts on the pyramid of this human. It's incomplete, okay? So it's coming to an end. Wow, okay, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, on the left side of that, somebody's being left out in the cold of a stable foundation, of a marriage. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Someone's being left out in the cold from a celebration, a marriage, coming home, belonging, okay? Okay, so there's belonging in this particular group or that particular project. On the right side, why? Lying, cheating, and stealing. Okay, Spirit. Wow. 2 more for the possible outcome, Spirit. Ooh, thank you. This is the truth. Someone is being cut out. This is the all that is and the all that ever was. Remember the aces? If you get an ace, it's what you deserve. Okay, it's whatever energy you put out in the atmosphere. Look at the wind. This is happening, and it's not a soft ending. This is an ending that is serious. Okay? Wow. What's on the left side? Oh, wow, Spirit. Left side of the Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. This is going to be emotional to whoever this is going to. Wow. Remember, whatever you get whatever you deserve. Spirit's going to give you an ace. Now, Spirit is loving, kind God. Okay? He is loving. He is not evil. He is not a menace. He is not mean to anyone. Not everyone is his child. Okay? When he says, I'm going to give you what you deserve, thank you, Spirit. When he says, I'm going to give you what you deserve, whatever you handed out, I'm going to give you some more of that. That must be what you like. Since that's what you're giving to people, then I'm going to give you some more of that back, and you get it 10 times over. Okay? It's not a punishment. When you pray for downfall or something, when you pray for something, let's say it like that. When you pray for something for somebody else, okay, you're praying to get that back. Okay? Now, on the right side of this Ace of Swords, 10 of Swords, something's coming to an end. No, hold on, Spirit. Thank you. 11 Swords. This is a twin flame. This is a twin flame. Thank you, Spirit. So we saw the Emperor. We saw the Empress. We saw the Hierophant. I did not see the High Priestess. Okay. All right. Now, what is permeating the deck? Oh, here it is. Look. Someone is in deep despair over the creation that they built. Okay? Someone is in despair over their own very own creation. And we just talked about it. Thank you, God told. Thank you, I welcome and acknowledge your presence. Thank you. When We use the dots that Spirit gives to us to create. We have to be mindful of what we're creating, because we're not creating it for somebody else. We're creating it. It's eventually going to come back to us. Okay? So the gifts of the inspiration, the divine pathway to create something new with Prime Creator, we have to be mindful that what we are creating is with pure intention. Okay? Because whatever energy we put on that creation, it's going to come to fruition, but it's going to come back to you. Wow. We need to be very, very mindful of thoughts, words, or deeds. Okay? Why? Why? You're a Prime Creator with the, you are a co-creator with the Prime Creator. I am that I am. That's how powerful we are. Okay? When we stand next to Prime Creator to create something, we have the energy of Source creating that with us. Oh, you guys. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Spirit. Thank you so much. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love the way you love me. Thank you for that, Spirit. Okay. Let's cross the cards. Okay. In the subconscious is the Eight of Swords. Someone is feeling stuck. Okay, they're feeling stuck, feeling trapped, isolated, victimized, helpless. Why? Because two other people are getting the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, this is in the mind. This is what's causing this. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay, Spirit. What's in the environment that they're seeing from their set of eyes right here, right now? A bright new idea, information. This information is what's putting someone in this Nine of Swords, in the Two of Swords. Look, Nine of Swords, Two of Swords. That's 11 swords. Hold on. Wow. Nine of Swords, Two of Swords, 11. Wow. Wow. Actually, it's 12, because here is the Knight of Swords, 12 swords. Remember, we talked about the number 12, God's perfect number. Okay. The 12 realms, the 12 tribes. The 12 is the root of 100, the square root of 144. Okay. 12 archangels is a very special number. Okay, so what's looking is that there's 12 conversations going on about this one person, or archangels are here. They are managing, they are assisting, okay, this person to bring balance to their heart's desire, wish fulfillment. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, that's 12. 12 swords. Wow, Spirit. Okay, heart's desire, wish fulfillment. It's information that is moving fast. Okay, all the archangels, there's 12 archangels here helping. Okay, there's 12 conversations. There may have been 12 lies. There may have been 12 somethings that caused someone to be in this energy right here. Look, 10 swords. Here we go. Remember, 11 swords over here. 11 swords over here. Whoa. Okay. This full moon in Libra is no joke. Libra is the sign of justice. It's the sign of the scales that are balanced. Thank you. Thank you for the kiss on the forehead. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. This new moon is bringing balance. Okay, it's bringing balance. Neptune is in the middle. There's a couple of war planets, I think it's Mercury and Mars. Okay, this energy that is coming to the earth right now, we are affected by planetary placements. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Okay, so when I get sparks of energy, it's my divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels. It's the angels in the room. Someone is confirming something to me. I just got kissed on the forehead, and I'm getting little sparks of energy on my right side. And I hear a ringing in my ear. That means that there is a message for you guys as well as me. They're confirmed. That's what they're telling me to tell you what's going on. They're confirming all of this, especially the energies going on in the cosmos. They're not just happening here on the earth, as above, so below. Okay, so the messages and the actions, the energies that are coming from the cosmic beings are affecting us right now. You hear me talk as fast? Okay, so go outside, get your information, meditate, sit still, go into stillness. Somebody wants to cry. Okay, go into stillness, because this is a pivotal time in the world right now. The scales are tipping in the favor of those that have connected themselves to the all that is, the all that ever was, and who are embracing Christ consciousness right now. This is an opportunity to change the timeline that you are on to the timeline that you want to be on based on pure intention. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Okay, so what happened was the Knight of Wands is crossing the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Why? What happened, Spirit? He had it. Information came out about what he was doing. Somebody told on him, okay? That's why he's mad, okay? He may be losing what he built. Remember we saw the Fight of Swords? He might be losing these things because somebody's walking away from him, because the truth is out. We know that. Look at these two knights. Look, one is in reverse, one is in the upright. Okay. Current from the set of eyes. Okay, whatever this knight did is being nullified by Archangel Michael. Okay, in the upright, this is Archangel Gabriel. In the reverse, this is negative energy, vitriolic, very powerful negative energy. Okay, apparently he had a Ten of Pentacles. It is now gone, or it's leaving. Okay, because information was brought out by Archangel Michael, and it came out quick. It came out really, really fast. Here's where we had somebody holding on too tight. Remember that? Okay, the Knight of Swords is making him release control. But now you're feeling stuck. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Archangel Michael is addressing this. Whoever is feeling stuck, somebody might be in between the... Okay, hold on. No, okay. Someone may feel like they're stuck between a rock in the deep blue sea. That's not true, because Archangel Michael is coming to release them. Okay, they're in their mind. They're in their mind. Okay, but Archangel Michael is here to help with ease and grace, to help them release what it is that they are feeling stuck about. Archangel Michael is bringing balance. Here he is again. He's bringing balance to this person. on the earth plane to earth and ground. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so that they can receive their wish fulfillment, but they have to take charge and action, and they have to be released, okay, from what it is that's making them feel stuck. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Woo. Woo. Okay, so where are we at? Okay, in the past, we had a relationship. Okay, the Lover's card. We had a relationship in the past, romance, partnership, duality, union. Okay, someone felt bad. Okay, I'm thinking another. Yeah, right here, 5 cups. Someone felt bad. Oh, you didn't even see that. Okay, this permeated the deck. Okay, someone felt bad. Okay, why? Because of betrayal to receive victory. Oh, sheesh. With a third party, somebody took a leap that is now looking at things from a higher perspective, a different perspective, at a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this is 2 people that are meant for each other. See that? Remember when we talked about the energy signatures? Their energy signatures match. Okay, they were a 10 of Cups to each other because I see what's coming. Okay, they thought they were a 10 of Cups to each other. See all the happy. See the hearts. Okay, now there's fighting. Okay, why? Because of the Tower. Okay, why did they get the Tower? Okay, they got the Tower. I see it. Because of the Hierophant and the Empress. Okay, this guy right here, Ease and Grace, is the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant card has been coming out to identify the divine masculine every single twin flame reading. The divine masculine journey, the Hierophant comes out. The Hierophant is mastering his inner being. I asked Spirit, how do we get from here to there? Okay? Spirit is showing us that the divine masculine is getting assistance to balance his inner being and his outer being, to help release any and all energies that do not serve his highest good. Okay? That's where the towers are coming in. Okay? Something is being deconstructed to be reconstructed with the proper energy signature for the best possible outcome and for the strongest foundation. The Hierophant comes out with all of the archangels. Okay? The only archangel that did not come out in this particular reading is because this person with passion is being very, very vitriolic, ugly, mean. He's the only one. Well, wait a minute. Did we get Archangel Uriel? I don't remember getting Archangel Uriel, but the Hierophant, the identity of the divine masculine that has ascended, okay, to self-actualize, okay, in balancing his inner and outer, okay, that is happening. Every reading for the last week and a half, every single one. Okay, so we're going to say thank you, Spirit. We're going to say thank you to all of the angels in this room. We're going to say thank you to all of the angels assisting your divine masculines, assisting the divine feminines who are in a state of receiving. We thank you, Spirit, okay, for assisting the collective, okay, to see clearly what's going on, how to manifest, what this journey is about, the 3, 6, 9, 12, okay, and to know that the number 12 is a very, very special number, and that the archangels, okay, are here. The archangels are here. All universal beings of the highest white light are here. We thank you so much for your presence. We welcome and acknowledge you and your assistance with infinite, unconditional love and gratitude. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, to all energies of all people, places, and things. Hi, Exie. Come here. Come here. Come here. There you go. Sit down, boo-boo. Sit. Sit down. There you go. Thank you. I'm almost done. Hold on. Hold on, boo-boo. Thank you to all the energies of people, places, and things that are represented on this spread. I send you infinite, unconditional love throughout all space and time. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. So I'm going to leave this here. This is story time. Thank you for stopping by. If you like the way I share messages, please like, share, subscribe. Okay? Put a little energy on that notification bell so that you know when I have a new message from the divine guide, spirit guides, guardian angels, and from the higher realms for you. Hi, baby. Yes, you are. Okay. Thank you, Exie. Exie, getting a little carried away with yourself. Sit down. We're almost done. We're going outside. Okay. Are we going to go have cookies? Want a cookie? Good boy. He sat right down. No, he didn't. Yeah, he got back up. Okay, no worries. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here with you. Today, I will not worry. Today, I will not be angry. Today, I will do my work honestly. Today, I will respect and honor every living being. Today, I am grateful for everything that I have in my life right now. And right now, Spirit, I am grateful for Christ consciousness. We have to know that all of the karmic lessons that we were given by other people, not other, there's no other, we're all one, okay? By people, places, and things throughout all space and time. We send them infinite, unconditional love because it is those lessons that took us from the Five of Pentacles to Hierophant status, High Priestess status, Empress status, Emperor status, okay? It may have even taken somebody from the Five of Pentacles to a Page of Cups. A page starts over, bright new ideas, okay? Or a knight, took them to a knight. Everybody's path is different, okay? Everybody's journey is different, but we interact with them for a reason, okay? But we want to send every single person infinite, unconditional love, no matter what, even that one, okay? There is a purpose for what is going on. Observe, do not absorb, okay? When something triggers you, walk away from it, click off of it, okay? Find your place of peace in your heart space, okay? And if there's something that you created from a dot to a thought, okay, to progress, to a movie, okay, breathe in, deep, focus on your chest, on your heart space, focus that breath on your heart space, and let it go. And as you let it go, look at it as butterflies flying off into the wind, flying back to source, because you've now transmuted that energy from something negative to something beautiful, okay? That's transmutation of energy. You changed it. That's the power we have, okay? So I'm gonna leave this here with y'all. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I am grateful to share energy with you. Thank you to the Egyptian god Thoth. He said, call me Thoth. Okay, to Thoth, thank you for being here to share your energy with us, your insights with us, and the dots and the thoughts and how to create from a heart space of love, not just manifest money, power, and all that, but to manifest infinite, unconditional love. Thank you so much for that. I am grateful to you. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all go. Tomorrow, every moment of every day is the best moment of every day. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow.